it was a live stream, not year early, but it was from yesterday, I guess, Gary Neurotic, talking about how the franchises have failed fandom and stuff, and kind of brought up a few thoughts of previous type things where Denny O'Neil talking about by the time the death of Robin, and this was the Jason Todd Robin, who nobody really liked, in the fandom, but he was out, at a bar or something. He had a little Batman pin on his jacket, and one of the patrons, oh, you got something to do with Batman? Yeah, I write the thing. Hey, this is the guy that killed Robin. And in the public consciousness, it's like, they didn't know anything about Jason Todd. That everyone did great, and he realized in that moment that he's not just a writer on a comic book. He's basically a caretaker to popular mythology, you know, and popular folklore at the time. So they kind of realized he's got a slightly deeper calling here than just writing a funny book. And thinking on that kind of called me back to a discussion between Shakespeare, or an exchange between Shakespeare, I think one of his mentors, or an uncle, about the duty of poets in a society. And the mentor's idea with the duty of the poet is to exalt God and get people to aspire to these various things. And I think Shakespeare took the thing of the duty of the poet really is just to speak the truth. Well, we kind of that thing there. What is the duty of these writers and these franchises? What is their responsibility? And I think it kind of encompasses a lot of things. They're responsible for maintaining these bigger franchises. They're not just funny stories that tell on the TV screen. They are our popular mythology. This is where Doomcock gets his big fights at. These are modern myths, and they need defending if they're going to maintain any kind of integrity and continue to give the lessons that we've learned through them over the years. Because as it is, it's like when you pretty much undermine them, then the lessons they teach also kind of get undermined too. And they wonder why I never took it seriously in the first place. So really, the duty of the poet in this case, and who's working on a franchise, is to maintain the integrity of the thing. Yeah, speak the truth, but don't undercut yourself in the process. So I figure if you can't tell your story within the established rules, the canon per se, you may be telling the wrong story. Or you may be trying to use the wrong toys in the sandbox to tell your story. Because with something like a Star Trek or a Doctor, yeah, any story can be told if you do it right, if you use the right tools. If you can't get that square peg to fit in the round hole, try down a little bit. There's probably a square hole that'll work better within that thing. So that's pretty much the biggie right there. Just what is responsibility is to learn your role, learn how to do a good story. And there are rules to story writing, but don't destroy the sandbox you're in. Pretty much. Somebody else might want to play in it later. That's about it, really. On an personal update, Steph is now in a rehab facility. She's apparently has already lost some weight on there. She's, because that's one of the concerns is while she's in there, trying to get back to a healthier weight, and she's already, throughout this whole experience, has already dropped quite a bit. But now get to the point where she can start walking some more and get that foot rehabbed and all that stuff. And hopefully get her out within 3 weeks, because after that they start charging.